Alright, so we're going to the game for you. It's a Wednesday night. It's starting to get dark here in England on a night, so we're under the floodlights. The floodlights weren't the best at this stadium, so I'm sorry for the whole, like, darkness of the game, and the quality isn't the best, and the camera's a bit shaky because he had cold hands and it was very cold that night. Either way, we're playing Harton and Westoe, who are currently sat third in the table. I believe they were 5 points behind us at this point, and they played 2 more games in us, so we have a bit of breathing space, and we can even make more breathing space by winning today. So yeah, let's try to get 3 points. I just want to say thanks to Harton and Westoe for the whole game. I'm going to use some of their clips as well. I hope that's okay. I know a few of them have seen the video, so hopefully they're seeing this one. I also want to mention, if you notice the black armbands that we're wearing, it was for a lad called Daniel Cyril, who passed away, I believe, last season. He played for Harton and Westoe, so that was just out of respect, just if you guys are wondering why we're wearing that. But yeah, let's just get into the game. Alright, so the cameraman must have missed kickoff. Not to worry though, nothing had really happened up until this point. We're about 4 minutes in. Mugger goes down. They play an offside pass, which thankfully was offside because he probably would have scored right there. The ball looks like it's gone out right here. Charlie tries to clear it, but he manages to stay and he controls it down and runs it there with the centre-back, who manages to take him down, and we've won a free kick in a very dangerous area. So Bathy's on the free kick. I do mention that I like to go front post, and he's played a great pass in there, and I've headed it on a diving header, but it hit the post. We claim for a corner, but never was going to happen. So we've got Robbie here on the left-hand side. He's gone off to uni, so this is his last game. He plays it into Hebby, Hebby into Dimmy, Dimmy back to Hebby. Nice little flick by Hebby right there, and into Draz, who the keeper manages to save the shot of. Really good little bit of play, Hebby especially right there. So D's kicked it forward right there. It's a good kick, actually. I'm out on this right-hand side, and I let it go through my legs and dummy the defender right there, and I'm running through. He's pulled me back on the foul. Eventually he manages to take me down, and we've got another free kick in a good area. So Bathy had the idea to play it quick. It comes into me. It ends up being a good idea because I played the ball right in a dangerous area. Draz can't win the header, but it's bounced out towards Robbie on this left-hand side. It's coming right out to Draz. Draz gets a touch and he takes him down, and we've got a penalty. 16 minutes in. That's a great start for us, especially on a tough game like today. So Josh Chambers, who scored the last penalty against Hartlepool, steps up, and the keeper saved it. It's unfortunate. It wasn't a bad penalty. It wasn't a great penalty. He knows it himself, but that was a good save by the keeper nonetheless. So against the run of play now, their number 11 backheels it. Quite a nice little bit of skill there to their number 10. He gets his head up, plays it to the left again. They've tried to get it in the box. They have. Number 10's picked it back up, but it ends up being comfortable for D in the end. So there's a throw in there. Dimmy tries to flick it on, doesn't really get a touch, but it comes into Draz. Draz plays a great ball over the top for me. It's bouncing. I've managed to head it down, and one-on-one pretty much with the keeper right there. I've hit the post again. An awful finish. I should have went across the goal. I know I was trying to go across the goal, but just didn't kick it right. That's unfortunate. So Robbie's got it on this left-hand side. He gets his head up there. Lad slipped, so he managed to have time to put the ball in the box. It lands all the way towards me, but their defender wins the header, comes out to the edge of the box, and they're going to try and clear it now. But it's shut down just there by Dimmy. Dimmy plays it forward. They manage to pick it up again. But we're trying to close them down because they're in a bit of a dangerous area right here. They play it back to the keeper, and I try to get around the lad, but the lad stood in my way, so I've managed to just take him down, but it was a foul. I don't know why I did that, honestly. It was just out of frustration, really, to try and get the ball. So the ball's played forward again. It's landed to their number 5. It was a ball for me, but unfortunately it didn't get through. I've managed to steal it off him. I got fouled right there. I was going to go down, but either way I've gone forward with it, and they managed to clear it out for a throw-in. So the ball's in the air right now. Anyone's header. I think Mugger's the one to win it right there. Plays out to the right-hand side with his head. Good little header. They defended really well. They had 5 and 6 sometimes defending, but I managed to get past this lad right here, playing ahead, but it's caught out by their centre defensive midfielder, who manages to give me a back because I read his play. And I go inside and I try to get around him. Maybe fouled there. I don't know. I wouldn't have given it if I was a referee, but on another day, maybe. So the ball's gone up there. Number 3's won the header this time. It's played into their centre midfielder. We're looking a bit lost there in the midfield. We're looking a bit empty. The ball's played through. It was offside. I've watched all the replays from another angle of their cameras. Unfortunately, it was offside, I think, from what we can see. But either way, they get the goal, and that's what happens in football. You just got to deal with it. So they're putting a little bit of pressure just before half-time. The 42nd minute, the ball goes into the box. They win the header down right here. D's come for it, and I think he thinks it's going out, but it's gone all the way. They managed to keep it in, and eventually cleared by Charlie. But not far enough because it's come out there. Number 10 who can get his head up. He's got a nice left foot on him, so he's had a strike, but it's blocked by Charlie. Again, good heading. It's come through to me this time. I've tried to play it forward to Hebby, but they've cut that one out as well. Hebby wins it and plays me through. We're right before half-time right now. It'd be a good time to get a goal. I'm running at him, but he just manages to get his leg across, and we end up winning a throw-in in the corner. And that pretty much calls for half-time. 1-0 Harton. Not the best of starts for us, but you know, we've got to deal with it. We've came back from situations like this before, so let's do it again. Alright, so we get straight in the second half. We missed kickoff once again. Shocking cameraman, but either way. The floodlights weren't the best, so I'm sorry about the quality of the video, but we're just trying to get as many games in as we can, whether the quality is great or not. But either way, Robbie's down here with Iris. Irison plays it long into me. I get the ball right here, and I use a little Ashley Cole skill to get around them two, and I manage to get wiped out, and the guy gets a yellow card in the end. So So we're applying the pressure straight from the off, 5 minutes into the second half. Great ball by Charlie to the back post. I've tried to win the header there. Defenders cleared it out. It's landed to them on the edge of the box, which I believe now Josh Chambers has. Plays out straight to Buffy. Comes out and opens his head up to try to play it forward, but he can't find the pass. He now manages to get a little pass with a 1-2 and plays the ball over the top for Draz. Draz into the box, but nothing ends up coming from it. So Robbie's got the ball right here and he's going to throw it into Dimmy. Dimmy controls it with his chest, kind of. He's getting pulled down there. It's probably a foul, but Draz takes a touch. The ref plays advantage and there's a shot. It's just wide. Not a bad effort. So they're in the attack, their first attack of the half. It's 7 minutes into it. They're up top there with their left winger. He plays it back to their centre midfielder who has a pop. And D with a great save once again. He pulls us out of a lot of games. It's another great save. So from that corner, the ball's bouncing out to the edge of the box, but the play out to their centre defensive midfielder. I'm not sure what he's doing right there, but he probably just took the corner. Nice bit of feet work by him. I don't know if you can see that, but good shot as well, but stopped by D. Josh Chambers has picked the ball up in the midfield. Good little win right here. He plays the ball straight over for me. I need to have a good touch, and it was a good touch in the end. I'm through 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's a good stop, but not the best of finishes from myself. I know I can do a lot better than that. I should have put some lift on the ball, but not to worry. So it's end-to-end stuff right now. They're on the attack. They play the ball into the box. It's come all the way across, and D has to come out. It's a great tackle by D, and they've had a shot and a great save by D again. Double save there by him. It's, again, another great performance. But they're in the attack once again. We're looking a bit lost there in the defence. The ball's played right round to their right winger. He's come inside, nice little bit of feet. He plays it out to their left winger, who has a pop in the end, and it's saved, but he managed to just get over his hand. I'm not sure what exactly happened. So Josh Chambers has picked the ball up there in the midfield, nice bit of feet, but he's turned the wrong way and they've managed to win it off us. Now they're in the attack once again. They're looking for a third of their number 10 who plays it over the top, and they're through and goal again one more time. He's got his head up and he's trying to play it right across, but it's landed to their striker, who great save by D again. So our keeper's getting pressed in the corner right now. He looks to clear it, but tries to dummy fill. You don't try and dummy fill. He's managed to win the ball there, and he's got a throw, and we try to take it quick as well. He's threw it into my feet. I've let it roll. I've done the defender right there. I should really play it out. I've tried to go inside him, but unfortunately it's a good tackle. Phil has a shot, and it's blocked. It's headed back out to Phil. Phil's tried to do a back heel to me this time, and again, they've blocked it again. They had so many defenders back. It was really, really hard to break them down. So from a keeper's kick, I believe it's landed to Phil. Great touch by Phil once again. He came on second half, and he changed the game a little bit, him and Junior. Phil's running forward again, and he wins a foul there. Shocking tackle. I think that was a yellow card as well. So Phil won it, so he's having the free kick. He's had a shot and it's blocked. There wasn't much on the free kick anyways. So it's bounced around on that right hand side. I believe Josh Chambers is wanting to pick it up and he travels forwards. Good little push from him. Plays it to me. Nice little back heel towards him on the right hand side again. Tries to play the ball in the box, but it's gone out for a goal kick. We're really pressing them now. So Buffy's cleared it up top for me, I believe. The camera's a bit shaky, but you know, it was cold night. Iris picks up on the edge of the box, flicks it over the head, and I'm not sure what's happened there. I believe he fouled him. I looked again and again, and I believe it wasn't a penalty. He fouled him, so the ref got that one right. So again, more pressure. Junior, like you said, that's his first bit of action. Plays it to Robbie, plays it in the midfield to Phil. Phil gets his head up and takes that lad on. Plays out with Charlie. Charlie gets his head up and plays it right to Josh Chambers once again, who tries to find that ball across, but it's blocked, and this time we've managed to get a corner. So another corner from Buffy. Buffy puts it in. It lands straight on Mugger's head, I believe it is, and it's a great save by the keeper, and they managed to clear it out. Charlie's trying to keep it alive. I've tried to keep it alive, and I've managed to just hit it over the top. Phil, with his fresh legs, has got it on this left-hand side right now. He's trying to get at their defence. He does one, gets it past the second with pace, puts the ball in the box, and it's cleared again for another corner. So Bathy puts the ball in the box here, goes all the way to Charlie. Charlie can't make the connection he wants and ends up going out for a goal kick. So we're 34 minutes into the game right now. We're still looking for 2 goals if we can. The ball's gone all the way up and I've flicked it on. Nice little flick through for Junior. It's the first time we've counted that. It's a goal. It's a great finish from Junior. He gets himself the first goal in the league, and that's a very, very good finish as well. Very tidy. So we've got the momentum now. They're shaking a little bit at the back, but they've brought 6 people back every time they're defending, which is a lot of people to try and get past. But either way, Junior's got the ball for Draz flick on, gets his head up and goes for the shot. It's not a bad but great save by the keeper. Good hands. They stuck. I was right there if he dropped it, and he didn't. So great header by Phil there off a keeper kick. It goes into Draz. Draz little flick back to Phil. Phil needs to get his head up and also pull his socks off. I'm not sure why they're so low. But either way, he's getting his head up. He's got 2 people in front of him. Step over, does them both. Goes around that lad as well. He's got 1 more to beat. Another step over. Goes inside him. Great feet. Puts the ball in the box and another corner. Possibly didn't go out, but either way, we'll take it. Another pressing corner for us. The Bathy on another corner. We're looking for the goal. It's 5 minutes to the end of the game. The ball's gone in the box. I flicked it on. It's landed at the defender's feet. It's bouncing and Phil's poked it in. 2-2. We needed that goal and we're on for a third now. We've got the momentum. We need to go and get that third. So if you guys didn't know, we haven't lost a game yet. There's only 3 teams that haven't. Us, Sunderland and Hebben. Hebben and Sunderland both drew, whereas we've won all our games. So this is really important. It was a big goal for us. Now we need to get that third. So So the ball's gone forward from D. We're in about the 87th minute now. It's flicked on by Draz. He doesn't win many headers, but that was a great header. Come to me on my weak foot. I've had a shot, and it's just gone past the post. I know it's a bit shaky over there. The cameraman was cold. You know, he didn't have gloves or anything, and it was very, very cold night in the end. But Draz has got the ball there from a flick on from myself. Played it over, and I flicked over that defender's head. I've done him. I played out to Phil on the edge of the box. He tries to turn. He's got his head up as well, and he tries to play it back, but they've managed to shut it down. He's bouncing around, though. Phil's played it over his head, and unfortunately they cleared away. In the 90th minute now, Draz is trying to win the ball back, but he can't. They've headed it forward. Bathy's won it though, and he's played it forward for Junior on this left hand side. Junior's coming forward, and he's looking for a 1-2 with Draz. He gets the 1 in and gets the 2 in. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and the keeper's made another stop. It's unfortunate. That could have been the game winner right there, but not to be.
Quick.
So nothing must have come from that throw, but either way, Draz is on the ball on this left hand side. He's turned. He's done 2 of them right there. He's played the ball in the box. It's bouncing, and you don't see it, but it was the most blatant handball of what I've ever seen. The referee's bottled it. He knows it was a big decision, and if he hasn't seen it, he's always going to say that, you know, it didn't happen. But either way, it was blatant handball. But it's the 92nd minute, and you can't really see what's going on right there. But Charlie's managed to bring him down last man outside the box for a free kick, and because he's last man, he gets sent off, and they've managed to get a free kick in the worst place we could imagine. And D has pulled off one of the best saves you can imagine, and that saved us the game. We've drew 2-2. It's a big game, you know. We needed the point at least. I'm just happy that we actually got the point. We went for the win. Wasn't to be, you know. On the day myself, I didn't feel like I had a bad game, but then my finishing as a striker, you should always be able to finish the chances I got today. I should have went a cross goal early in the first half, and I should have lifted it in the second half to get that goal there. But that's my own personal, you know, my personal opinion on myself. I didn't think I had a bad game. I felt like I was involved in quite a lot, but the finishing side of things, I definitely should have scored 2 at least today. But on the bright side, I did manage to get 2 assists with my head, which I'm pretty chuffed for, and we did get a point. You know, we were 2-0 down with what, 6 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go, I'm not sure. So that was pretty good. You know, I'm pretty happy, and we look forward to our next game. Alright, so if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to leave a like and all that lovely stuff. I will try and post as many games as I can this season, but again, when it gets dark nights and stuff, the camera quality isn't the best. But I'll try and record as much as I can. And also, if you want to check out any of my other videos, I do obviously skill tutorials and all that stuff, so you can all check that in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.